What's going to happen to us? You know what I'm saying? Because we actually go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We resided in Egypt, but we came out of Egypt. Our great foreparent Jacob went down into Egypt, right? But check out the prophecy that was contained in there.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that your seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs.
That is not what?
That is not theirs.
We have to admit, when we was brought over here, this wasn't our land, was it? These people came over here, colonizers, set up the 13 colonies, killed the so-called Indians, and then brought us over here to work their land, right? He said, you're going to be a stranger in the land
that's not theirs,
and
shall serve them
for how long?
And they shall afflict them 400 years. You do what? Afflict them 400 years.
So America was set up as a corporated state in Virginia in 1619. So we ain't been doing nothing but being what? Afflicted for 400 years. That's why you see when you say we're hundreds of years removed, that's why. You're in a country that has completely lost your heritage. This is why when you sponsor an event like this, you want to get back. You're looking for, wait a minute, who are we? Who do we go back to? But they don't go back, they don't go and break this thing down fully. Matter of fact, hold that. I'm going to show you something just real quick, sisters. It's highlighted underhand. Yeah, get that page and hold that. We're going to show you something in a basic biblical dictionary, what they stated about our foreparents. You know about the Hebrew Israelites, brother? Okay. You an Israelite? Do you accept the fact that you're a child of Israel? Okay, that's good to hear. Read that definition for them. Now in the churches, they specifically tell us if you want to go back to Noah's sons and find out, well, where do we go to for Noah's 3 sons? Who do we go back to? They know, they say who? They say Ham, right? That's what they try to say, but check this out. Show them, show them what it is.
This is the definition of Ham in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
Read that.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
So this is where they stop. They say he became the progenitor of the dark races, right? So we know we dark, different shades of brown, you know what I'm saying, from light all the way to, you know, dark as you can get, woolly hair, right? So we'll say we gotta come from Ham, right?
Exactly.
But check out what it says.
Not the Negro.
Wait a minute. Now when they brought us over here, this was a specific term that they put on us. Negroes for sale. So he says not the who?
Not the Negroes, but the Egyptians.
But the original who?
Egyptians.
So the people that come from Kemet, that's Egypt, right?
Ethiopians,
Cush,
Libyans, and Canaanites. His indecency.
That's cool right there. Those are the indigenous people of Africa, right? So when you go back, read that for them. Read that Babylon of Timbuktu. Good.
This is Babylon of Timbuktu, the 84th page. It says, in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. With great slaughter.
So when the Messiah was on the scene, it was the Romans that was
He's gonna stop after a few minutes.
So when he gave them, he told our people.
He said, look here, when you see those Romans come around, get out of here. And when our people was known for running, when people was coming in, we would run down into Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We would run down into Nubia, all these different places. But our original homeland was Jerusalem, right? Read on.
During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
They did what?
Over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
You see that? So that's how our people got into so-called Africa. We ran down there running from them Europeans. You know what I'm saying? Get that Deuteronomy 28:64. But it was fulfilling a particular scripture because our foreparents did not want to keep the commandments of the Most High. So he said, if you don't keep my commandments, I'm going to put you into captivity. You're going to lose your heritage. The people that hate you going to rule over you. And they're showing you today that they hate you, right? What they do to our brother down there, what was it, St. Louis?
Exactly.
Killed the brother, right?
Cold blood.
Cold blood. They killed the brother over there in what? LA, right? With no issue.
Mentally ill brother at that.
Right.
Gun him down in his back.
Read that though.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Most High shall scatter you among all people.
You see that? So the Most High said, I'm going to scatter you among all people, right? So if you study your history on a basic level, the trans-Saharan slave trade, the Arabs spread us through the Middle East, right? The transatlantic brought us over here. But it started when we, again, our foreparent, the Messiah, the one they called Christ, said, look, get out of here. And our people started running into different interiors of Africa. We don't.
From one end of the earth, even unto the other.
From one end of the
earth, even unto the other.
Read Luke 21 and 24.
Now this is the one they ignorantly call Christ, fulfilling exactly what was written.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 24, verse 21.
21 and 24.
21 and 24, man. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
They shall do what?
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Just like the brother was reading out that Babylon and Timbuktu, they put a great slaughter on us, right? The Romans was in there killing many of our people. Read on.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
Shall be what?
Led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Until when?
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
So guess what? The people that's over there right now, get that bill with them imposters right there. The people that's occupying the land of Israel today, they are complete imposters. Like my brother always say, they perform the biggest identity theft on the face of the earth.
Right.
Your homeland is truly Israel.
That's right.
He said that the land will be trodden down of the Gentiles to the times of what?
To the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Until their rulership begins to go down. So those Europeans went over there and did what? Parted up the land. Where y'all can get the Golan Heights, you can get the Gaza Strip. Right now, if you look at the news, what they over there doing in Israel?
Tearing it up.
They fight, right? And ain't neither one of them supposed to be there. The Israeli and the Palestinian ain't neither one of them supposed to be there. Because the Palestinian represents the so-called Arabs. Man. The so-called white man that's over there, the fake Jew, Revelation 2:9. He over there fighting over our land. Because the Most High said, I'm going to kick you out of this place because you ain't do what you're supposed to do. So just on a basic level, sisters, just showing you who we are. But check out what the Most High says.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but you are rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Which what?
Which say they are Jews.
Hold that right there. So he said, I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews. But he said, I know that you're in poverty, but you're rich. What do you think that's talking about, sir? Because you can't be in poverty and rich at the same time. So what y'all think that's talking about? Right. We poor, but you have wisdom. You ain't gonna find a lot of our people that don't believe in a higher power, right? We have that deep spirit, right? Read on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
But are not.
And are not.
They're not.
And are not. But are the synagogue of Satan.
So them people is known as the synagogue of Satan. Because they actually then usurped the Most High's heritage and made it their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel 7 and 21. Read that scripture for them.
Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 11. But they refused to listen.
They what?
They refused to listen. And pulled away the shoulder. And stopped their ears that they should not hear.
Read that, finish that up.
Yea, they made their hearts as adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Most High of hosts have sent in his spirit.
You see that? So the bulk of our people, we don't want to deal with what righteousness is, which is the Most High's law. That's why he allowed us to be brought into slavery. You know what I'm saying? This is why, again, you're walking around here, don't know who you are. Trying to find it, but just don't know. Didn't know it was right there under our fingertips, collecting dust on your coffee table.
If you want to hide something from a black man,
what do?
Put it in the book.
Drop down to verse 14.
Verse 14. But I scattered them with a whirlwind among all nations.
I did what?
I scattered them with a whirlwind among all nations, whom they knew not. Thus the land was desolate after them.
You see that? So our land was desolate, and then you have the European come in and took it over. And now he set himself up and talk about